Hello and welcome to Synergy Path Tarot 777. Thank you all for being here right now. I wanted to come and give some messages from Spirit for the collective. I don't have a specific topic or anything like that I want to ask Spirit, but I just want Spirit to come through and give you all, the collective, messages that are that Spirit wants you to know. So let's dive right into it. I hope you all are doing well. Even though being well is subjective, but nonetheless, I hope in your eyes that you're doing well. So I do want to give thanks to the Most High. I want to give thanks to the universe, my guardian angels, the earth, my spirit team and spirit guides. I ask that they come through and give the collective the messages right now that the collective needs to know. Spirit, what is it that you're going to talk about? Well, this card right here fell out and is just spinning, and I just feel the need to flip it around. So we'll take this, and I am going to take all the cards upright. All right, so any cards that come out upside down or reverse, I'm going to just switch it upright. All right, so let's dive into it. The Star. Wow. What a nice way to start off this reading. We have the Star card. And the Star card speaks of hope. Hope. I also, personally look at the Star card as almost like making a wish as well. You can see in this card that the person does have one foot inside the water and one foot on the land as well. And it kind of reminds me of the Temperance card. And the Temperance card speak of balance. So it seems like here that, in this card as well, there's some talk about balance, being balanced and grounded, as well as, being balanced and grounded, but with maybe our emotions and with reality. And what I mean by reality is because, of course, our emotions could be very real. But our emotions, and it's ironic, I was speaking of subjectivity in the beginning, but our emotions could really be subjective. So one person's happy place might not be another person's happy place, even though it might look on the outside the same. But nonetheless, this does talk about hope, having hope. This card number is, number 17 card, and we add the 1 and 7 and gives us the number 8. And the number 8 could be looked at as an infinity symbol. If we turned it sideways, the number 8 could represent an infinity symbol. So with infinity, that just speaks of something that continues to go on, like never ending. It might be, life is cyclical, but it continues. Some other things that I'm getting from this card here. Also, the number 8 could represent abundance as well. So Spirit wants the collective to know, to have hope in, the possibilities of abundance, and to know that you're abundant. To know that you're spiritually abundant, even if you don't feel like you're abundant. Maybe you're feeling a lack of something in your life. But Spirit wants you to start to get grounded when it comes to your emotions and reality, and to kind of recognize the abundance that you do have in your life. Because I'm pretty sure, although we could probably make a long list of the things that we feel like is going wrong in our life, that we feel like is wrong with us, there's a list also that we can make of the things that we are grateful for and thankful for as well. So that's a beautiful energy to start off this reading. So thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's grab some more cards. Spirit, what do you want to talk to the collective about? All right, well, I'm not going to take all these, but we do have the Knight of Wands that have flipped over. And the Knights are messengers. And as you can see in this card, the Knight of Wands, this person, this horse, looks the person and the horse looks very determined. You know, Knight of Wands, the wands speak of passion. It speaks of a spiritual energy. It speaks of the flow of spirit. So maybe for some, Spirit wants you to have hope. Maybe start regaining hope in when it comes to your spiritual well-being, your spiritual life. All right, let's grab some more cards. All right, we have another Wands card coming out. We have the Ace of Wands. So this speaks, the aces speak of new beginnings. And here we have the Ace of Wands. So this is a passionate, deeply spiritual new beginning. So Spirit really wants you guys to start having more faith and more hope in a passionate spiritual new beginning. Maybe also for some of you, Spirit wants you to start, I just get a feeling that maybe some of you are at a stalemate when it comes to your spirituality. Maybe you don't know the next thing to do. Maybe you don't feel that spark, that passion that you used to do when it comes to spirituality, or that connection with Spirit that you used to. But Spirit is speaking of maybe you guys starting a new, like igniting that passion like you used to have when it does come to your spiritual well-being. Or maybe you guys are on your way to starting this journey all over, where you are going to start igniting that passionate spiritual fire that you used to have. And like I said, the Knight speaks of messages. So Spirit is sending this message of hope for a passionate new beginning. We also have the Tower card that came out. The Tower card speaks of also, like, you know, I kind of look at this as like an ending. But with all endings comes a new beginning. So maybe the foundation, some of you guys might be going through like a transformation where you are at a point where it's like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do next. So you're kind of just like kind of breaking everything down and starting anew. And especially with this Ace of Wands here, you're starting anew. Maybe there's some new, maybe some of you guys are starting a new like spiritual path. Maybe some of you maybe have a religion that you believe in, and you're starting to journey off and ask questions that maybe you feel like you haven't gotten the answers to. You know, it's going to be different for everyone. But the Tower card speaks of destruction. But after destruction does come a new beginning. And that goes back to the Star card as well as having hope. So with this destruction that maybe some of you have experienced or currently going through this Tower moment right now, there is going to be hope that comes next. And then Spirit has the message of a passionate new beginning. All right, Spirit, can we get another card out here for the collective? What else would you like them to know? What else would you like them to know in regards to this? The messages that we have out right now. All right. Well, we have two that came out. We have the Justice card. The Justice card is, this is the number 11 card in this deck here. And it speaks, we have the balance scales as well. And Justice speaks of like karmic balance. Fairness, it speaks of as well. The other card we have coming out is the Knight of Swords. So we have another Knight of Swords, and the swords speak of the mental, has a lot of air energy in it. And this knight as well, you can see is, looks like it's galloping. And even the person in this picture, they just seem really like they have this, like this energy, this like powerful energy here. You could look at the clouds here, and the clouds just seem like really almost as if they're moving fast in the sky. And so do the horse and this person here in the picture. So this speaks of, you know, a message of spirit maybe wanting some of you guys in the collective to have this mental clarity, or maybe this mental clarity is coming to you when you're feeling, you know, after this energy of feeling stuck, not knowing what to do, having this feeling of, you know, I don't know where to go next. That you're going to end up having a balance that comes in here with this Justice card. And as you can see in this Justice card as well, this person is holding a sword. So there is mental clarity coming. There's some mental clarity coming for you guys. So if you guys don't know what to do right now, you're kind of stuck in this energy of, well, what's next? There is going to be mental clarity coming here for you guys. There is going to be some balance as well. The Star card, like I mentioned, could kind of speak of that balance as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have Judgment. And Judgment does speak of being called up, starting anew. So this, I also look as new beginnings as well. As new beginnings, the Judgment call. Judgment card. I said Judgment call, but yeah, like I said, this is you guys being called up to what I feel like is a new beginning. So with all this energy that we have here, Spirit is calling some of you guys from the collective to be passionate with this new beginning, and just know that whatever you're going through right now is just a phase. It's not the end. And we were speaking of the number 8 card and how things are cyclical in life. All right, so I'm going to grab another deck. Let's see. I'm going to get some oracle cards. Let's get some oracle cards here. All right, Spirit. And just kind of move these up here. So with the oracle cards, maybe Spirit could give us some guidance. Spirit, what guidance do you have, or what else do you have for the collective in regards to this reading so far? What else would you like the collective to know, Spirit? That's going to help them out with this energy here in this reading. Spirit, what else would you like the collective to know? What else would you like the collective to know, Spirit? You have Ear Guardian, shift your perspective. All right, so what I'm getting is that Spirit probably wants some of you guys to kind of shift your perspective on this whole thing. That's this energy that's showing here. Like I said, you're probably not really feeling in the best space right now, not knowing what to do, what's coming next. But Spirit wants you to shift your perspective and have hope. We did have the Star card come out. So Spirit just wants you to know that this energy right now that some of you guys are probably in is not going to be something that's going to last forever. And just know that you do have something coming. You have this Ace of Wands cards that came out, and that's a passionate new beginning. Can we get another card, Spirit? What would you like the collective to know? All right, we have 2 cards come out. So we have Sage, be devoted and committed. So Spirit is really encouraging you guys to have faith and be devoted and committed when it does come to your spiritual journey. Don't give up. Spirit doesn't want you to give up. They want you to be devoted and committed. And Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So one way that what could help is if you're staying rooted and grounded. And, you know, that's whatever works best for you. This is a collective reading. So whether it be maybe meditating every day, even if it's for like 5 minutes, if it's going to take a walk out in nature, if it's taking a bath, whatever it is that kind of keeps you rooted and grounded, so you're not so much in the energy of just mental and like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and being in your head a lot. So that way you could kind of get this mental clarity, kind of get some clarity mentally. So Spirit wants you to be devoted and committed, shift your perspective, and stay rooted and grounded, because you do have a new beginning that's coming. I do want to pull, you know what, with that being said, I do want to pull another tarot card. Let me get the tarot deck. I am going to list all the decks that I'm using in the description box. But I do want to pull some more from tarot. Then we'll go back to getting some more guidance cards from the oracle decks. Just interested to know what else Spirit would like to say through the tarot deck. Alright, Spirit, can we get like 1 or 2 more from this deck here? That is more than one or two. What else, Spirit? For the collective from this deck here. Alright. The Magician card. The Magician card. Alright. So with the Magician card, it's the number 1 card. It does talk about being able to alchemize energies. And this card here, you see that the Magician has all the tools at their disposal. They have the pentacles, the cup, the sword, and also the wands. So Spirit is saying that you do have all the tools. Yeah, a lot of you guys have all the tools that you need. You're just in a space right now. And I've been there before. I've definitely been there before, more than once. You know, this is something that kind of recurs over and over and over. For me, and probably for some of you guys too, where you're just in this phase of, you know, kind of not knowing what to do now. But Spirit is saying that you have all the tools at your disposal to create and to manifest the life that you want to live. And Spirit doesn't want you to forget that. You guys are really, I feel like you guys that's watching this are very spiritual. Very spiritual. So Spirit is reminding you guys that you have everything that you need, and not to forget that. Can we get 1 more card, Spirit, from this deck, please? One more card, please, Spirit. Okay, let's grab some more, because that was 3. All right, we have the World card. All right, yeah, and the World card talks about completions. So that energy that we were speaking of it's coming to an end. It's coming to a completion. You're not going to be in this energy of feeling stuck, of not knowing what to do, what's your next path, for too much longer. Spirit is telling you, once you get grounded, once you change your perspective, and definitely stay committed on your path, the spiritual path that you're on, that this energy that you guys have been in is going to come to a completion, and you're going to have a brand new beginning. All right. So we're going to grab some messages from the angel guides, some oracle cards from the angel guides to wrap up this reading here. So this message here for you collective is really a message of hope. really a message of hope. And I think Spirit wants to let you know that you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Don't think that you're doing something wrong. You're not. You're just in a space right now where, you know, maybe the universe and Spirit are really working things out. Maybe it's not time yet for you to know what that new beginning looks like right now, but definitely believe that you're coming to a completion and you're about to level up. You're about to definitely level up spiritually. I feel like you guys, you know, a lot of you guys are very knowledgeable when it comes to the spiritual information. So Spirit is just saying, hang tight, you know, shift your perspective, and there's gonna be something new coming in for you. All right, what do Collective Guardian Angels want to let them know? Any further guidance, please? Guardian Angels, Spirit. What other messages here for the collective to wrap this reading up, please? Other messages, please, to wrap this reading up. All right, we'll take this. Romance and connection. So romance and connection. Interesting. This reminds me of the Two of Cups energy. So maybe some of you are actually feeling this energy too when it comes to a romantic relationship. So, you know, all the information that we did speak of, instead of applying that to maybe your spirituality, and you can even take that as well too, but also maybe some of you are feeling this energy when it does come to a romantic connection or your romantic life. All right, we have another card coming on as well. Divine timing. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know, your guardian angels want you to know that everything is being worked out. Like I said, everything is being worked out. Trust in divine timing and trust in Spirit that they're not leaving you out in the cold, that they see exactly where you are. They're applauding you for as far as you have come. And just trust in divine timing and know that this cycle, this energy is definitely coming to an end where you're going to have a brand new beginning. But it's just not quite that time yet, but it is coming. All right, thank you so much, collective. I'm wishing you all the best and sending you all love. Until next time.